we're going to turn into another lesson, which we dealt with in the second, if you like, here lesson, which is going to be about what you call attitudes. Here we talk about attitudes. It's something that you cannot touch, but we feel. It's not material, but it's moral, right? Your attitude is your belief, is your opinion, is yourself, is your behavior, is your conduct. And if you remember, we dealt with different lessons there. We started from quotations, if you remember, and you have to go back. Please, I advise you to go back to your lessons concerning attitude. And you see different quotes of Shakespeare. We saw, of course, the poem of, I don't know, the song of Phil Collins, Another Day in Paradise. And, okay, here how human relates with each other. How caring or sharing or feeling, okay, the need of help and etc. And also still with attitudes and with, okay, behavior and with your values and your moral, if you like, I don't know, conduct, etc., moralities, etc. So, and we talk there how you can keep, strong and become a man with capital M, with if, etc. You're going to the earth is yours and you will be a man, my son. So let's see what are the main words or the main, if you like, items concerning that, what you call attitudes. All right. And it's it's a very important part of our life. We cannot live only materially. We have to relate. We have to live together. Okay, so let's see here, and it's a nice, if you like, and I think to talk about and to try to solve, or to avoid what's to be avoided and to solve what can be solved, etc. So there we are, and talking about attitudes, because it's a very crucial part of a human's life. It's a very important part, tightly related with human life, etc., values and attitudes. Everything is going to be based on our values. And there, how to avoid being a coward. Okay, all right. Okay, a coward, all right. Now, first we have the word profound, or we have to keep profound love, deep, all right, and the word is an adjective. Okay, a coward, all right. That's a person who lacks courage in facing danger or having difficulty, always fearful or timid. And here is an attitude to be avoided, absolutely. So let's put symbols, of course, maybe, okay, something that you have to avoid. All right. It's the opposite of valiant. Valiant is a brave, courageous. Okay, and here, of course, we have to keep the second and avoid the first. Envy! We don't have to envy if it's jealousy, right? That's to feel a little bit jealous, envious, and the word is an adjective here. But here, pay attention, it works as, depending on the context, as verb or noun form. Okay, good. The feeling of discontent in regard to others, eventual success. Of course, some people are a little bit envious. They don't like others to succeed. And this is to be avoided because it's a little bit negative attitude. It may hurt. So that's it. Envy or to envy or to feel envious. You see here, that's it. Good. And then, still with when we dealt with quotes from Shakespeare, sag. Okay, on a note to bend down, all right, shake, you don't have to shake, what's to shake, all right, that's to tremble, not to feel steady. Of course, there we have the word persuade, if you remember, and the nice quotation from Shakespeare, which said, silence of pure innocence, okay, persuades when speaking, fails, okay? Silence is in itself a message, and there is said, silence of pure innocence convinces or persuades when speaking fails. That's better not to say anything if you have nothing important to say. So to keep calm is better than saying nonsense. So here, persuades. So if you have something persuasive, so you can say it. So persuade is convince, and the word is a verb. All right, good. Okay, and then we have, that's also, we have to avoid despise, because the word is a little bit negative. What despise people? That to look down on people, to look down with contempt. And of course, we don't like it because it's a detest, right? It's the opposite of admire. Good. Pretend. If you remember, we saw that word when we dealt with the song of Fig Cleanse, when the man pretend not to see the little lady, okay, asking for help. He pretends not to hear her. Appears falsely, okay, to do as if, in order to deceive, and the word is absolutely negative. All right. To whistle, okay, he whistles with his mouth, okay, to show that he's not there. To whistle, that's to emit a similar sound from a mouth of a bird. To feel embarrassed. What's to feel embarrassed? To feel annoyed. You see, that's it. To feel ill at ease. To feel not well, not comfortable. So here is an opposite, if you like, word. There, blister. And still with the song of Another Day in Paradise. Another Day in Paradise, if you remember. She had blister on the soles of her feet. What's a blister? That's a type of injury. That's a local swelling of the skin that contains watery fluid, and it's caused by burning or something like that, which causes infection and irritation. You see? Good. Where? Here for that girl. On the soles of the feet. What's the soles of the feet? That's the bottom surface. So the soles of the feet, that's the bottom surface of one's foot. Where, of course, if you have trouble and you are injured on your soles of the feet, you cannot walk. And of course, there the image was for that girl who had blister on her feet trying to walk. She was really ill at ease. She was very tired. She was injured, okay, moral and physical injuries. So, and she has blister on the soles of her, what soles on her, of the foot? Okay, as you see there, the bottom, all right? The bottom, the under surface of one's foot. Okay, what lines of your face? Okay, do you have lines of your face normally? Yes, if you are happy, you have, okay, you appear nice because the lines of your face are going to show that you are enjoyed. So, and there it is. So it's the general appearance of one's face. And that's why you're going to draw a smiling face. Okay, so these are the lines of your face, all right, that shows you how you appear, okay? So there we are, okay, good. Fit in, to fit in. And there it was said that the little girl did not fit in. That's why she was removed for sorry for the trouble. So let's write it in a clear way. Good. What's to fit in? To belong, okay? To suit, to match, to correspond. So, but that little girl, sorry for her, she was moved. So to be moved from every place. Was to be moved, okay, not to stay at the same place, to be moved from every place, from here and there, because she does not really fit in. That for her, for another day in paradise. Think twice, okay? So we have to feel, that we are all brothers, and to talk about the values of brotherhood, and we have to give hand and help, and talk about help and aid, and we have to hope for a better future, of course, and we have to erase all the trouble, the blister, etc., etc., and to heal our world. And of course there, if you remember, we dealt with those things, and of course we're going to get back to that when dealing with ideas, with phrases, when, of course, maybe we're going to talk about important phrases, about expressions that may be needed in writing. Writing is coming, just wait a little bit. All right, okay, so next. Okay, and then we talked about here, the vocabulary here that appears there in this table. We saw it when we talked about that famous poem, which was named If by, if you like, Kipling. If you remember that poem on starting with if and 20 lines giving conditions, hypothesizing with if you do that, if you make that, if you behave such way, if, what's the result? And here, of course, the conditional, and we're going to deal with the conditional when dealing with grammar. And wait for us, grammar is coming too. Good. So, but here our focus is mainly on vocabulary. So then we talk how you're going to feel victorious, how you're going to feel that you have a triumph. And the word is there, and it appears in that lesson of that poem, if. Okay, good. So, triumph. Okay, and the word is a noun. Okay, and it's a general noun. So it's a victory, win, opposite of loss. Okay, opposite of failure. All right, give way to. Okay, stop resisting, surrender, make allowance for. Here, of course, make allowance for, all right, it's a whole expression. When you find one word, maybe in fill in the blanks exercise, you are, of course, going to look what's the word getting next, which is here, make allowance for. So we may put for out and put it in the list of the blanks, the box where you're going to fill in, and you know automatically because it's a whole expression. Make allowance, to allow, right, or to permit. Here it's a whole okay, phrase. So to make allowance for, that's of course in context, it was used there in that poem, which was if. So what's this? Let's follow. Make allowance for, that's to consider something. All right. Make allowance to their doubting. Right here, pay attention. Okay, no trouble, it's 4 or 2. Okay, you may wonder. Right, but it's there. Can go. All right. So, for example, saying, if people are doubting you or saying things about you, so you have not to just stop there at their sayings, etc., but you have to consider it. Think of it, etc. So this is to make allowance. You move ahead, but at the same time, you, if you want, make auto. Okay, you criticize yourself. Okay, self correction, or what you call here. You modify what's going to be modified, and you keep what's to be kept. To leave what's need to be left, and to keep what's need to be kept. That's it. All right, good. So we don't have to ignore all in all. We have to ignore what's to be ignored and to keep what's to be kept. All right. So this is it, and that's a nice value. All right. Virtue, and here the word is positive. Okay, and here the word is a general noun. Okay, here. That's virtue. That's good behavior. Everybody wants to have good behavior. Attitude. Look at that's all right. The opposite is vice. Okay, right. False. What's false? And the word is still negative. All right. Still negative. You see? Not friends. Opposite of friends, but they are enemies, opponents. You see, not my friends, all right? Good. Imposter. And here, still again, the word is a negative. For someone. You see here, we refer to people, person, who deceives others by assuming a false identity. How? Is going to give a false name? Not very important, but showing a behavior or an image which is, in a way, not that real self. Okay, yeah, in a way, it's something, a little bit of hypocrisy. So that's it, what imposters, those people who show another image. Okay, falsy people, if you want. And we don't want to be among them. We have to be different in a positive way. Absolutely. Right, next. We're going to have, of course, wise. All right, the word here is adjective form. Of course, the noun form, let's write it. Okay, let's help you. Of course, the noun form is wisdom. talk about wise person. Okay, sensible, sage, intelligent in a way of experienced. All right, and then we have word forgive. Everybody knows what to forgive. To grant pardon, okay, to a person. Okay, all right, let's put it in a clear way. Good. All right, to grant pardon. All right. Of course, and the word here is a verb because the noun form is forgiveness. Okay, right. Do you remember that saying? We say, forgive and forget. You can forgive. To forget, maybe. It depends on the travel or the damage done. But we try, of course, in that poem. If you can fill in the 60 seconds with 1 minute and forgiveness with 1 minute distance run, that was said in that poem, you will be a man, my son. That means if you're going to forget and forgive and go distance from hatred and go distant from, far from, keeping, I don't know, envy or remembering those negative or, harmful effects are going to be a man. But sometimes it's a little bit hard to forget. Forgiveness, granting pardon, accepting the apologies, the excuse of someone is great, is a virtue. So you have to try. Okay, right? That's here we talk about behavior. We talk about attitudes, and that's very important in one's life because it's an issue. It's concerning our life. It relates you to me, relates me to you, relates one to one, relates us to our universe, relates us to our our planet. So, and we have to care. All right, here it is. So here see dear pupils. In fact, in lesson number 1, still with life issues, talk about your health, of course, how to keep fit and how to keep healthy and how to quit smoking. Lessons number 2 and 3, what we talked about attitudes and good conduct and behavior and how to build one's character, how to achieve greatness. Shakespeare said, great people, some people are born great, but some people achieve greatness. So greatness is what you do. So yes, you may be just getting here on earth ready-made, but you can make yourself, you can build your strong character with your nice values, with your good behavior. Just remember those words and just remember those expressions. You may need them one day when dealing with writing. Okay, good. And then we move towards going forward with our lessons in unit number 4. We have also to care a lot and to heal and to watch out our energy. How to save our energy. Save your energy. Save your money. Save your planet. So you see the word save there. It's going to be safety in your pocket, right, and in your energy. And we talk there, saving electricity, saving, don't abuse or don't overuse, Pay attention when consuming, fuel, when driving your car, that's it. So let's see, and here is another issue, moving from health into attitudes and behavior, virtue and values and moral issues, into now environmental issues and how even when you drive carefully, softly, smoothly, in a gentle way, are going to have a good behavior. Even driving is a behavior. That's it. So let's follow, and that with the lesson, of course, we dealt with, if you remember, eco-driving. What's the eco? That's the ecosystem, our ecology that we need to keep in balance, that we have to care for. Everything is very important, and it may touch, and it may affect our life It concerns our life. So, and let's see here the main vocabulary, the main, if you like, words and items, starting with the word bill. Okay, B-I-L-L. What's a bill? It's a noun. We have electricity bills. Okay, energy bills. So, and we get the bill, we look at it, we are sometimes shocked. So, but we have to pay attention. All right, so let's follow together. Okay, and there here, take back control of your energy bill, because if you think about your energy bill and your energy bill, of course, we talk about mainly what we call at home, of course. All right, electricity, for example. Okay, yes. Okay, all right, etc. Right, is a bill. Good. What's a bill? And the word is a noun, referring to something. A bill is a note, a list of charges to be paid. So here you are obliged to pay. If you don't pay, you risk, okay, a trouble. Appliances. All right. Of course, and there, one piece of advice or one tip that you have to pay attention when using appliances. Once you finished using them, you put them off, okay, the plug. All right. What appliances? So there it is. So you see, it's a plural word. It's a noun. All right. Good. So appliances. A piece or pieces, if you like, equipment. And you know, of course, for the word equipment, we never put S. Okay, usually operate electric, especially for use in home, such as a refrigerator, a washing machine, a toaster, okay, etc. and etc. and so on and so forth. So please, it is said and mentioned, once you finished, all right, of course, using your machines, put them off, okay, your plug or electricity. Good. What's global warming? That's trouble. That's an issue, right? You see, of course, we talk, and here it's, all right, as you see, a phrase, okay, a collocation. Everybody knows the globe. Okay, what's the globe? The globe is our Earth. That's the globe. And what's warming? You know, I feel warm in a way. It's high temperature. So it's an abnormal increase in temperature of the Earth's atmosphere. Here, of course, we have to pay attention. Here it's an environmental issue. Maybe it's not a natural phenomena, because it's maybe as a result, as a consequence of, I don't know, means of transport, chemical or a nuclear, if you want, testing. Maybe it's about, I don't know, overexploitation of fuel. Okay, that's it. It may be ejecting into the air, smoke coming from factories or industrial, if you like, places, etc. Okay, ejecting or emitting, smoke into the air, which is going to damage the ozone. And there, of course, it's going to touch what you can see next. The greenhouse there, it's not a greenhouse, but it's, okay, we are going to see what's the definition of that word. And of course, it's going to damage our Earth. It's going to make it, abnormally warm. And here is an imbalance in the ecosystem. Not a normal temperature. It's going to be an abnormal heat. And this is what we call global warming.